Good evening. President Bongbong Marcos says all government officials who helped dismiss Bamban Mayor Alice Guo escape the Philippines will be fired and sued. In a chance interview on Wednesday, September 4, Marcos says those who assisted Guo in leaving the country illegally will pay the price. He adds that those implicated in Guo's escape from the Philippines will also face charges.
All of those who are implicated in assisting Alice Guo to leave the Philippines illegally as a fugitive from justice will certainly pay the price. Not only will they, ang tanong nyo, sino yung sisibakin? Hindi lang namin sila sisibakin, kakasuhan pa namin sila. Dahil ang kanilang ginawa ay labag sa batas at against all of the interests of the Philippine judicial system.
Asked who within the Bureau of Immigration will be fired and sued, the president only says it will be known soon. Marcos previously said that he already has a very good idea of who is behind Guo's escape. Guo fled the Philippines in July and was arrested in Jakarta, Indonesia around 1:30 a.m. on Wednesday. She is facing criminal complaints due to her alleged involvement in the illegal activities of the raided Philippine offshore gaming operator hub in Bamban, Tarlac. According to Marcos, the government will expedite the resolution of Guo's case.
Ms. Guo shall be entitled to all legal protections due her under the laws of the land and pursuant to our commitment to the rule of law. But we will not allow this to prolong the resolution of the case, whose outcome will be a victory for the Filipino people. Let this serve as a warning to those who attempt to evade justice. Such is an exercise in futility.
The Department of Justice is investigating immigration personnel who were possibly involved in dismissed Bamban Mayor Alice Guo's escape from the Philippines. In a press briefing, Justice Secretary Boying Remulla says they suspect that some immigration personnel might know of Guo's escape. Remulla even cites the Pastilla scheme, where it was discovered that some immigration officers were accepting bribes from foreigners to allow them to enter the Philippines without undergoing the proper immigration process. Asked if he already spoke with Immigration Commissioner Norman Tansinco about their suspicion, the Justice Secretary says he has not. Remulla explains that he has not spoken with Tansinco since the Bureau of Immigration supposedly did not inform the DOJ immediately about Guo's escape in July. Indonesian authorities were able to apprehend Guo in Tangerang City, Jakarta around 1:30 a.m. on September 4. Guo's reported sister, Sheila Guo, and alleged business associate Cassandra Leong were earlier arrested in Indonesia and are now detained here in the Philippines. Sheila previously revealed during a Senate hearing that she and Alice left the Philippines by a small white boat and transferred to multiple other boats until they reached Malaysia. From Malaysia, Sheila said they boarded a plane to Singapore and then traveled via ferry to Indonesia. Senator Risa Hontiveros is hoping that dismissed Bamban Mayor Alice Guo would finally be able to face the Senate's hearing and finally speak up about issues surrounding the former mayor. In a press conference on Wednesday, September 4, Hontiveros says she is hoping that Guo would be able to attend the Chamber's public inquiry scheduled on Thursday, September 5. Hontiveros says she expects Guo to completely and truthfully answer questions.
I am fully expecting magsasalita na siya ng kumpleto at makatotohanan. Kasi patunay itong pag-aresto sa kanya na hindi siya makakatakas talaga. Tumakas man siya nung una, nahuli pa rin siya at ibabalik dito. Kumbaga, she has nowhere else to go. At yung mga tumulong sa kanyang makatakas, hindi namin sila tatantanan.
Guo has an outstanding arrest order from the upper chamber for refusing to appear despite the due notices at the July 10 hearing of the Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations, and Gender Equality. Following her arrest in Indonesia on Wednesday, Guo is expected to be brought back to the Philippines soon. She will be turned over to the Senate after being processed by the Bureau of Immigration and the National Bureau of Investigation. The former mayor has been the subject of scrutiny after the Senate panel bared her alleged ties to illegal pogo firm Zunyuan Technology Incorporated in Bamban, Tarlac. Questions about her citizenship were also raised, leading to allegations that she is a Chinese spy, which Guo vehemently denied. Earlier, the NBI confirmed that Guo and Chinese national Guo Huaping are the same person. President Bongbong Marcos says there is no politics involved in the budget deliberations on the Office of the Vice President's 2025 budget, disputing Vice President Sara Duterte's claim. Marcos, in an interview, says every government agency has to face the budget deliberations of the Senate and the House of Representatives. He points out that the budget hearings have nothing to do with politics.
This is a budget hearing. Well, hindi naman pinag-usapan naman ito. This is something that every single government agency has to do. So it's a hearing. Well, there's no politics in it. We do it every year. We do it with the same department. We do it. That process is well established and it has nothing to do with politics. It has to do with the budget.
According to Marcos, the budget deliberations in Congress is its way of gathering information in order to find out what the budget will look like for each government agency. The OVP's proposed 2 billion peso budget for fiscal year 2025 is facing heavy scrutiny before Congress. The House of Representatives deferred the OVP's budget deliberations after Duterte refused to answer queries from lawmakers about how her office uses its budget. In the Senate, a heated exchange occurred between Duterte and Senator Risa Hontiveros after the senator questioned the OVP's requested 10 million peso allocation for the publication of the Vice President's self-authored children's book, Isang Kaibigan. Duterte had claimed during the Senate hearing that the OVP budget was being politicized. President Bongbong Marcos says Vice President Sara Duterte's apology to Kingdom of Jesus Christ members for asking them to vote him in the 2022 elections was her prerogative. Asked in an interview about Duterte's apology to Kingdom of Jesus Christ members, Marcos admits he does not understand why the Vice President would apologize. He also reveals that he has not spoken with Duterte since she handed over her resignation as Education Secretary on June 19.
Prerogative. I still don't understand why, but that is her wish. Wala tayong The last time I spoke to her was when she handed me her resignation, and we haven't spoken since.
Duterte first made the apology on August 25 after members of the Philippine National Police raided the KJC compound in Buhangin District, Davao City in an effort to serve fugitive Apollo Quiboloy his arrest warrant. During the Kingdom of Jesus Christ 39th anniversary on September 1, Duterte reiterated her apology to Sept members for convincing the Kingdom of Jesus Christ to support Marcos in the 2022 elections. Marcos and Duterte ran in 2022 as a tandem under the Unity banner, but have since parted ways after only 2 years in power. President Bongbong Marcos describes as immaterial all of the conditions set by alleged sex offender Apollo Quiboloy before he faces the criminal charges filed against him. In a chance interview on Wednesday, September 4, Marcos says Quiboloy does not seem to understand the process of his arrest, stating that it is the court that should hear what he wants to say. Quiboloy previously said he would face charges against him, provided that the government issued a written declaration that he would not be extraordinarily rendered to the United States. But Marcos says it is out of the executive branch's hands, whose role now is to have Quiboloy arrested.
Parang hindi niya yata masyadong naintindihan ang proseso ng pagka nag-issue ang korte ng bench warrant, warrant for arrest. It is out of our hands already. It is in the court's hands. Kailangan ang kausap niya ang korte. Dahil ang executive, ang papel lang namin ngayon ay arestuhin siya. So, with all of these conditions that he's putting in our immaterial.
Quiboloy is charged with child abuse cases before a Davao City court. He also has an arrest warrant for human trafficking issued by a Pasig City court. On top of these cases, Quiboloy is facing several criminal charges in the U.S., including conspiracy to engage in sex trafficking by force, among others. Police believe Quiboloy is hiding within the Kingdom of Jesus Christ compound in Davao City. These are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good evening.